More now on school safety. Now, last hour we were telling you about that huge safety drill that's happening today in Walpole. Now we want to talk a little bit more about bullying. Statistics show every 7 minutes a child is bullied. So what happens to those children once they survive all that torture and they grow up? In the book Dear Bully, a number of adult authors have written essays tackling their personal experiences with bullies. And I am joined this morning by one of the editors of that book. This is Kelley Hall. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you too.
So what made you decide to get involved in this project?
Well, actually, I was the one who created the idea. I came up with the idea for Dear Bully after the whole Phoebe Prince case. I felt that as authors, we had a platform and we could talk to teens and really let them know that they're not going through this alone and that many of us have been through the same problems.
You know, going through some of the essays that are written in there, some are a little bit longer and some are very short, but really so heartfelt, these stories. And you can see that these authors have gone through something so difficult, and they have survived.
They have, and they've really thrived in many cases. And the thing that was really surprising to me was how many of these very successful authors went through so many similar things that teens are going through today, and they've come out the other side so much stronger and happier. And you know, that's kind of the whole thing we wanted to get across, is that they can get through this.
Absolutely. I think if teenagers know that there is light at the other side of the tunnel, if you will, that they maybe can do it. Did you have a hard time getting these authors to step forward and talk about their personal experiences?
Surprisingly, no. I mean, I was really surprised at how many people had these stories. I was amazed that some of these best-selling authors, R.L. Stine, Alison Noel, Megan McCafferty, had these similar situations, and so they were all so generous, and basically they all were like, you know, what can I do, and sign me up, and I'll, you know, do whatever I can. So I was really happy with that.
Again, we keep stressing that these are adults. Tell me, do you think that bullying, after reading their stories and knowing some of the stories today, has bullying changed in any ways?
It has, I think, just because it's changed form in that it's harder for teens to get away from it. With cyberbullying, the home is no longer a safe haven, and that's unfortunate because they go, you know, these things happen at school, and they go home, and that's where they're supposed to be protected. And with the internet and with email and with Facebook, it's harder to stay on top of it and to keep it out of the house.
Yeah, you just can't get away from it. But I do seem to think, after reading a number of the essays, that the experience in the end is the same emotionally.
Oh, yes. I mean, our authors range are from 20 to their 70s, 20s to their 70s, and they all, you know, their stories are similar in many ways. The feelings are the same. The emotional outcome is the same. It's just the ways that people bully are a little bit different. But it's so important for parents to really get involved and to help their kids through this time, because if they can be there for them, that makes all the difference.
You guys are giving some of the proceeds away. Tell us about that.
Yes, we're giving we're donating a portion of the proceeds to Stomp Out Bullying, and many of us, of the authors, are talking in schools and in bookstores and libraries across the country.
Absolutely. So tell everybody, where can you get the book?
You can get it on Amazon.com. It's a HarperTeen book, but we also tell people to go out and support the indie bookstores, because the independent bookstores really need our help right now. So.
Absolutely. Now, be sure that you check this out. As Megan was just saying, it's great for your teenager. It's great for you as a parent. Everybody should read this book. I think it makes you feel differently about the bullying situation, that is for sure.
Definitely.
Great to meet you.
Nice
Thank
to meet
you very
too.
much. Continued success.
Thank you.
All right.